So, um, it was just easier to just go back to doing this. I really tried to go live on TikTok right now, and my phone is struggling more than I am on this fucking journey here. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I said and what I haven't said. So I'm on shrooms. This is not the first video I've recorded already. Maybe I'll post. Maybe I won't. Hello, I'm Evan. I'm trying to be, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to be everything that I want. And everything that I should be. And what everyone thinks of me. And all of those things are important. And I'm struggling to decide how to do it. My mouth is really dry. I'm supposed to be writing tonight while on this journey. Building, creating. But I seem to be more unraveling. Examining the mess that I am. Examining the mess that I live in. The chaos that I am attempting to build from. And some of it is all of it is mine. Some of it I'm responsible for. Some of it is inherited. All of it is mine. That's the first step, right? It's like owning it. My mess. I'm messy. But I am not broken. Mike's broken. It can't be fixed. Messy, it can be cleaned up. And what can be cleaned up? My health. My habits. My finances. Oh, fuck, they're so bad. They're so bad. Oh, fuck. Okay. Not right now. Not right now. I want to contribute to the world. I believe I have art and stories and love and whatever essences of heaven. I wonder if she arrived at that evanescence. Evanescence. There hasn't been too many like visuals this time. I've taken shrooms before. Not too many visuals. Just usually I like have like a higher alert of the details. But this one has been a lot more introspective. I'm like really struggling to write because I have so many problems with the writer. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? ¿Qué te pasas? And I can't tell if that's healthy or narcissistic. Or should I even be assessing? Does it fucking matter? Any of it. Doing is what matters, right? Like, but the fact that I'm recording and maybe sharing, I haven't determined that. But that's doing, right? That's doing something about it. Or is it just talking about it? But the lines are so fucking blurred these days, right? Like, social media. Not even social media. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. It's so intense. The internet. Is it real? Of course it's real. It's real. We made it real. But if it all disappeared tomorrow, would there be evidence of it on this planet besides like what it's like the devices that it appears in? You know? Like we build structures and buildings and the other animals can interact with that. And there was other aliens that came in and they could physically see those things that we have done. And I think that's been the disconnect, right, between generations. It's like, what is real? Like the older generation, the tangibles, and then the younger generations, it's like this technology is what is tangible, what is processable. I can't find words at the moment. I'm not going to punish myself. I'm just being. Wow, this has been a long 10 minutes. It feels like an eternity. It feels like an eternity. You see me. I see me through this camera. But I can't see you. And that matters. This is why I struggle, I feel, with all of this. I can't see you. And as the social person that I am, I need a person. I need you to be here with me, for me to work. I don't feel like I work without you. Am I broken for that? Or is that a feature? I'm certainly on a spectrum somewhere of like cognitive fucking understandings of things. I'm sounding so fucking dumb right now. I'm trying to sound profound, but I promise I'm a little more educated. I'm struggling to be. I stop apologizing, Evan. You just be. I will be. Just be. But I need you, the person, to be with me. Because I struggle to be on my own. And not because I don't know who I am. I know who I am. I just don't know if who I am works by myself. I spent a lot of time isolating myself. That's not out of preference. Some of it's shame. Some of it's responsibility. I think also it's a defense mechanism. That's a little bit of a punishment. Because I enjoy being with others. I like where the people are. So I know I'm an extrovert. Like I do. I feel that. I'm at home with company. But am I productive? I'm really struggling today with the concept of productivity. And it's not even just today, just in general. What is productive? Productive for the world, productive for the company, productive for my family, productive for Evan. But even Evan is What is Evan? The presenting Evan? The internal Evan? The body of Evan? All of that is a subject that you could spend an infinite life observing, right? There's people who dedicate their lives to just learning their physical limitations. But are not physical, they're just trying to surpass or reach their physical limits. And people interpret that differently, right? Like, how much can I carry? How far can I run? How fast I can run? How many places can this body travel to? And then, like, that's the physical part. Then there's the mental or the creativity part. I don't know. It's all a fucking blur. It's all the same, but it's not. It's not. But it's all the same, right? It's all me, Evan, and for you, it's whoever the fuck. Recording. But am I saying anything? I must admit, the further I've been going with this recording, the easier it's been. And I'm just sitting with that. The easier it's been. I don't think I would have ever arrived here without the shrooms. So I'm grateful. But what is here? What am I arriving to? What is this accumulating to, this moment? Is it just the gratitude? The vulnerability? I don't believe Andy got any of it figured out. I care a lot, and I know where I want to go. And I believe I have pretty good set. Well, I'm assessing myself. I have skills that I've learned throughout my life that I can contribute on this journey. And if that aligns with you, wonderful, join me, be with me. But if it doesn't, that's cool. This world is so big. And this world will go on without me, as it has for millions of years before, and a million years after. Million, trillions, I don't know. Life is so overwhelming because how so much of it does not involve you, and you are spending your whole life trying to figure out how it can. How can I involve myself in life? At least for me it is. How can I contribute to life? What I want to contribute to life is I want to make it better. Permanently. Or as permanent as it can be, because nothing is permanent. I love games, but I haven't been able to play them. But I love play, and I don't feel like I play enough. Does that make me a hypocrite? No, I'm not landing on that. I think I've been punishing myself by not letting myself enjoy the things that I enjoy because it's not productive to the goal. And then some of you will be like, well, fuck, dude, like, productivity is not the point of life. Like, it's not. And I do know that. But to get out of the shit, of the mess, productivity must be more than what it is. It must be. Because there's no way out if it isn't. And some of you guys get it, and some of you don't. And I don't have the time to explain it. So you accept it or don't. Accept me or don't. And I also must accept me. Because I don't feel like I have. I do like to work though. I actually really do love working in a weird way. It makes me feel good to be productive. Like, I like giving. I love to give. Give. Give this. Give everything. And it doesn't feel like it's taking. Because I generate, I create, and I develop. Like, I feel like a machine. Like, just evanescence. I'm weird. No, I mean, everyone's fucking weird. I think I'm just observing myself right now on this camera. That is just, I'm so aware of all these angles. I'm not loving every angle, and I'm doing my best to be okay with that. Isn't that like life, right? Like, you don't control always the angles someone sees you. Like, this is gross, right? But some people people see me from this angle. And they must love me from this angle. Oh, fuck. But I also need to love me from this angle, even though it disgusts me. I know, I don't know why I keep showing it, but this has been nonsense. Pure nonsense. But it's been honest. It's just honest. It's not been productive for the game, which I spent a lot of time thinking about. And I feel like I don't think about it enough. I think about it a lot, though. All the time. I think about it always. I can't watch anything without thinking about it. I can't be with anyone without thinking about it. I can't do any task without thinking about it. And yet, when it is time to think about it, Evan, you fail at thinking about it. You know what the fuck I mean? Right? I don't know. It's a fucking obsession. And I can't control what I think about when I think about it. At least it doesn't feel like it's in my control. Maybe somebody can help me with that. Somebody helps me have the discipline. And that's what I want, I guess, ultimately. Is to be helped with the parts that are like that I can't help myself with. There's so many approaches to life I see. My sister is so disciplined. I'm so proud of all my siblings, actually. They feel like good people. They feel like grounded people. Like they got their shit together. I'm the oldest of 4. I know that. Why am I offering exposition? But it helps me state the obvious. It helps me ground myself. Like what I know. And I start with what I know. And I talk to people this way. Because it helps me build that connection. We start with what we know. And then we discover from there. So if I ever state the obvious, it's intentional. It's intentional. I know that you know. I know. I know that you know. So we're stating it. We're making it clear. We're starting here. Because like where you are, I don't know. And you don't know where I am at. But if I find a spot for us to be here, the obvious, that's where we can be. The obvious. Let's start there. The obvious. Obviously. What the fuck is obviously? Even that's like contextual, circumstantial, fleeting. I think that's why it's important for me to establish it. Like, we start there. We start what is obvious to us. And I don't know what you're thinking, so I guess it's more about what is obvious to me, or what I perceive as obvious. And I share that with you, hoping that it is obvious to you. And if it is not obvious to you, it is now known to you that this is my obvious. So we start there, from my obvious. And then you can correct me. It's so simple. If it's not obvious to you, obviously. What is obvious, though, is that I'm not working on the game right now. Because obviously, I'm recording. And this is what my screen looks like. And I'm not even going to double check if I recorded that perfectly. I like this color combination, red and teal. I don't know why. Like, it's like the dark teal. I don't feel like I see it enough in things, this color combination. There's something unlikable about it that I love. It's hard to describe. But that's the beauty of it, is that, like, for me, I like unlikely pairings. I don't like the obvious. So why do I spend so much time trying to get the obvious out of the way? I guess so we can explore the not so obvious, the clarity of the interesting shit. Yeah. The not so obvious is what I care about. So I want to spend less time on the obvious. We state it, get it out of the way. this color combination. I rarely see it. It's cool. I feel like I don't do a lot of things that I like. Touched on it earlier. Maybe it's out of punishment because I'm not allowed to enjoy, because I must perform, I must be productive. But I enjoy being productive. But even that, I find ways to punish myself so I don't enjoy it. Why is that? Anyone else struggle with that? I just feel so guilty for everything. For all the damage that I do. All the harm that I cause. All my shortcomings. All of my bad choices. All my lack of understanding. The lies I tell others and the lies I tell myself. To get up in the morning, to continue being in front of everyone, which is another set of skills. I spend so much time feeling I am not enough. And I am not enough. I am not enough. And that is okay. Because I think that there's so much messaging about we are enough, we're enough. No, we are not enough. We're not fucking enough. Because if we were really enough, we wouldn't continue trying. So we are not enough. But I understand the messaging. I do. I'm not coming at this in a negative way. We are not enough. But I think it's okay to be in progress. I am in progress. And I don't think I'll ever not be in progress. I will not be complete. And anyone who says they are complete, I question. I do. I won't challenge it. Like, I believe you. I believe you say you're complete. Fuck it. Who the fuck am I to tell you you're not complete? If you're complete, wonderful. But I do question it. Because, are you kidding me? Like, the fucking world? The world is not complete. We are needing of everything. I am not enough. The world is not enough. No one feels enough from my point of view. Evan's point of view. But it is okay to not be enough. It is okay to be in progress. At least it is okay to be in that state. Accept that state. Recognize that state. What is not okay is to stay in that state. It is not okay to claim that state as home, as your being. Because I feel like the curiosity, the pursuit to be better is what's important. And it's it's up to you to decide what is better. For me, what is better is to not be in a fucking shithole with this finances. And by shithole, I don't mean the apartment or this part of Flushing. I think that is fine. This is not to mean anything. I love it here. But I don't love here. I guess the terms of here, the conditions of here. Here is not the problem. It is the circumstances of here that are. The conditions of here. Being told to be here is the problem. In life, I feel like it feels like that is the problem, is being forced here. And it could just be so easily a choice, right? Like, I love my grandma. I love her. I love my mother. I love my aunt, who is struggling right now. I hope she gets better. I love you, Maria. No. That's not what this is. That's not what this is. But here is not the problem. It is the conditions of being here. It is how I must live here. It is the terms. It is the terms of this state. But how it ruins being here.
Because this is simple. I love. I do. Existing isn't the problem. Being is the problem. Spending time with the people that I love and want to be around isn't the problem. God, it's so easy, this part. This part is so easy. I just be and I give me, and I'm not like saying like that's a lot, but it's like I love this because I'm a fucking extrovert. This is it's I love here. But I can't be here without the rules and structure of there. What is there? There is the government. There is the society. There is everyone else in the world. And why should they fucking matter to here? But they do. But they do. They do fucking matter. All of it matters. All of it matters. All of it matters. And this is what I struggle with on a daily basis. So does everyone else. Because here can't be here without this bed sheet, without this shirt, without this earring, without this shave, this haircut. And who's responsible for that? They are. They, everyone. We agree as a society, as everyone, as humans, to contribute to each other's years, to be their theirs. I'm someone's there. And I'm happy to be their there, to improve their here. If that makes any sense. And I hope someone is happy to be my there. The shirt, for example. I don't know who was sewn by. Maybe Machine in China or Indonesia, or I could check. It would be respectful to check because someone made this effort into this. But I can't see it, and I'm not taking my shirt off. But I appreciate you. At midnight, it's on here. And from Marvel. I love Marvel. The trailer came out today for Doomsday. Honestly, it's a cool trailer. I want it to feel more because it means so much to me. It's meant so much to me. The Avengers movies have been huge milestones for me in life. I mean, like, it was like Friends. Like, that's God, I have so many friends, moments tied to this loving Marvel. And I love Marvel independently, but I love Marvel more because of the connections and bonds that I've developed loving Marvel with my friends who are parts of me that I can't ever properly explain. Back to the trailer. It's a good trailer. It was cool. I knew RDJ would crush it. Like, honestly, didn't fucking doubt the guy. But guess what I doubted? Whether it was they could make me care about it. And to be honest, I don't. And that hurts. That stings in a weird way. Fuck you, Marvel. I'm mad at you. I've seen every one of these movies in theaters. Every single one. That's come out in theaters. I've seen it. I care about it. And so many people care about it. And it feels like them, there, didn't care about it. And I'm not to say that the individuals who are working on it didn't care. Obviously they do. I mean, on some level, they're getting paid to care about it. But somebody doesn't care about it. Somebody in this process doesn't care about it. And they have a lot more influence over this than the people who do care about it. And that's the problem. We do not need people who do not care about things, working on things that we need people to care about. Because if you're going to fucking say you care about it, then fucking care about it. The trailer. As a creative, I have philosophies about what is right and what is wrong. And what I mean by that, I'll state the obvious. The obvious for me. Nothing is really a bad idea. Like,
creatively. And there's lots of bad ideas in life. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But creatively, there really isn't a bad idea. The execution, the justification is what matters. Like, they want to use the old X-Men. That's cool. Personally, I'd rather it not be there. Personally. But those people need jobs. And a lot of people love them. And I would be lying to say I didn't love them at some point in my life. But I feel like we're so stuck on what worked, on what we enjoyed before, that we can't process and think about like what we can possibly enjoy tomorrow. So we like linger on yesterday because it worked yesterday, but it doesn't work today. But it did work yesterday, so we got to figure out like why it's not working today. But tomorrow, something else can work. So that's, I don't know how I feel about it. I'd rather just new X-Men. Personally, I don't really want to do that. But they're trying something. Again, I'm going to go back here, like the obvious, stating the obvious. They're trying something. The old X-Men. I'm cautiously optimistic about where it goes. But all I have to go by are the last couple of projects that they have made. That's all I have to go by. The resume. And some of it has felt inspired, like Thunderbolts. Fuck, I loved that movie. Maybe more than most, because I think at the end of the day, I just needed a hug. And that movie is about just needing a fucking hug. It literally ends that way. It's like they stopped the bad guy. Spoiler. By just giving him a fucking hug. And that's powerful. Like, that's powerful. Like, I don't know what to say. That's powerful because sometimes it's like so difficult. And you just need a fucking hug. That movie was so good. So good. But not every movie needs to end in a hug. That's not what I'm saying here. But that movie was about something. It felt profound. And I liked Eternals. That's another thing too. It's like some people were like talking about Eternals and they hated that movie when it came out. And I didn't understand why. Like, I get it was different. I get it. But it's supposed to be fucking different. That's the point. Like, good job, Chloe Zhao. Like, you know, like, I appreciated your work, but it definitely felt like tampered, you know. But I wanted to see where it would go. I don't think Marvel allowed it to go somewhere. Give it room. Like, let people breathe. Like, fuck, we're so obsessed with the now and reactive. It's like, we just gotta let things sit sometimes. How I feel about you right now changes in like an hour. Because I'm understanding things a little bit better. Like, why did you do that? And then if I just reacted to you doing something, that's not fair to you because I didn't give you the time to be. I just judged. And I personally work on that. try not to judge immediately. I sit on it. And it's because I hope that I am not judged so harshly in the same way. Because I don't know. I'm so extreme sometimes, like in the way I come off. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I do know who I am. Like, I don't really question who I am a lot. I question about myself whether I'm communicating who I am appropriately or in the way I want to. I spend a lot of time thinking about improving my communication. And I do question why I think the way I think a lot. I think it's important to do that. And when you receive a lot of information constantly, it's good to reflect. Because I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. And personally, I want to give people a lot of grace. And so I hope that people arrive to similar conclusions. And I think the best of people, for the most part, I know there's a lot of obvious examples of not great people or people not being their best selves, inflicting a lot of harm. But those extremes, with any extremes, is how the world gets shaped. Because the general, the vibe isn't what shapes, it's what controls the now. It's what sets the now. But the people that are extreme, they shape. Because they're so passionate about what they do, good or bad. And this is important. Because the good extremes like also shape the world. And we need more of that. So if you have extremely good, what is good? I don't know. If you want to help people, you feel like what you're doing is helpful, and you have creative ways of doing that. Be bolder. Be louder. Be more yourself. And I think that of myself. That is who I am. I want to be better at being louder and more impactful. I do know myself. And if you don't know yourself, that's okay. It's okay to be in progress. And if you need help learning yourself, seek it. Like, if you know that about yourself, that you need the help to be better, to be more, to be where you want to be, recognize the things that you need about yourself. Seek that. I don't think I'm is. But it is turning into something more focused. I think I'm ready to be productive.